Hello everybody, this is Miltos. I'm gonna show you how I prepare my raw meals. My favorite way is to get it out of the fridge, put it in a plate, and leave it in the sun so it can warm up a little bit. Almost has the feel of a cooked meal, warm cooked meal. I have here some meat. That's sirloin steak. This is actually from Whole Foods Market, from White Oaks Farms in Georgia, grass-fed, they say. So it tastes pretty good. And basically, I just cut it in little pieces. So when I'm ready to eat it, I just take a fork or a spoon, just like that, just chunks. I found it more practical. Here I also have some ground beef. There's some ground beef here. Same source. Put some of that. And this actual different source is turkey liver from a farm nearby called Scooby's. They don't feed them any soy, and I mean you can visit the farm to see how they're raised. Top quality poultry they have, their eggs, and you know, they have chickens and ducks, the meat and the eggs. So this is liver from a turkey, part of the liver. You know, just like a supplement. You don't have to eat the whole liver in one sitting. It's quite soft and more palatable than, say, beef liver. It's a little more chewy. Beef liver is. This is, yeah, that should be enough. So you can make any combinations. Oh, I also have some bone-in meat here, and that came, well, that had some bone marrow. This still has some bone marrow, which is another excellent supplement. A lot of vitamins help you build strong teeth and bones. And you can just scoop it out. It's very fatty, almost tastes like butter. Just like that. And here is a little piece of turkey breast, same source as the liver, Scooby's farm. Not much left, but I just wanted to show you it's really tender. You can eat any other part, and it's just a little medley there, but the main thing is the butter. You gotta have fat, especially if your meat is lean. Lean meat is not good. Now, of course, I do have the ground beef, which is about 20% fat, and I do have the bone marrow and the liver. That has plenty of fat, but it's recommended to have, you know, 20-30% fat in it. And you can do it in other ways too. You can have avocados with the meat meal. It's about 30% fat usually. And you can have, of course, you can have eggs. That's also from Scooby's farm, beautiful. Some of them are Orcana variety, no soy fed, top quality. So you can have your raw eggs, and or you can have coconut cream instead, or in addition to the butter. Now this takes a little time to make. It takes about 2 hours to make maybe 6-7 coconuts with the green star, and some here. This is the result. Just coconut cream with very little fiber. It's about 60% fat, I guess, 70%, versus butter being 90% fat. So I put a cover and I leave it in the sun. Then the sun will just slowly melt the butter, about an hour and a half. Now, if you leave it longer than that and the sun is bright, it will actually, I mean, I've had it where I forgot it and the liver was cooked, texture and everything. It looked cooked. I mean, it wasn't 300 degrees in the oven, but I'm sure some of the nutrients were lost already, and it was pretty good. But yeah, if you plan ahead an hour, 2 hours ahead of time of your meal, you can do that. You can just let the sun slowly warm it up for you, melt the butter, and that way you'll enjoy it. I'm not gonna eat any now. I have my green juice, actually, my veggie juice that I'm still drinking. This is the veggie juice here. Raw carrot. It has carrot, celery, parsley, cilantro, cucumber, and a little zucchini, and some coconut cream and butter. No, cream. I'm sorry. Dairy cream for fat. Again, the green juice with the fat, the meat with the fat, and then your fruit with the fat. But that's the basic guidelines from our friend Aajonus. This is the book that I'm pretty much basing my diet on, the recipe book from Aajonus Vonderplanitz. So I'll leave it in the sun, and then we'll see how it gets. Thanks. Okay folks, it's been about 2 hours on a cloudy day. And this thing is ready. And I'm ready for it. Got a little hungry. So some of the butter is melted. Make sure we get a little scoop. A little turkey. Fantastic. Next, some liver. The turkey liver. Very good. Very good. I should have put more. I should have put a little more liver. And finally, the sirloin. Probably the best tasting part of the whole cow, I think, is the sirloin. That's it. Any comments, any questions, let me know. Bye. Hi folks, I actually forgot to show you the start of the meat meal consumption with an egg. So basically we take an egg, and some people believe it digests a little easier if you separate the white from the yolk. Not very easy on this one, kind of broke as I poured it in. So try to get the white part first. A couple of minutes later you can finish the yolk. Yolk tastes wonderful, salty, full of flavor yolk. So that's the beginning. Then you can wait 10 minutes and consume the meat or fish or organs, liver, whatever you have for your meat meal. And also there is another thing I forgot to mention, is this it's called the Lubrication Formula, and again that's from the Aajonus book, the recipe book. And that consists of few eggs, butter or coconut cream or both, some honey, and some lemon juice. And that's designed to be eaten, drunk after the meal, and will send fat to cells other than the major organs. That way you get fat in external tissues such as the skin before any organs manage to steal the fat. So this is supercharge you with fat. The lemon helps absorb the fat that it's in this drink. So you can look it up again on his book, or you can email me or send me a comment and I can put the recipe. It's very good.